You know, I was sitting on the porch here the other day with Bobby Lee Johnson, the letter carrier, who bring us all these letters from folks all over the country. We were talking about St. Patrick's Day that's coming up, and Bobby Lee was asking me to remind him of a story about when I went to New York City. Bobby Lee wasn't all that old, but he remembered because everybody down here in Weed been talking about it ever since. Got on a train and rode up there, it's a long way off, to the St. Patrick's Day parade in New York City. As soon as I got off the train, I saw all these fellas in dresses. And I thought, no, I knew New York City was different, but I never seen any boys wearing a dress. And the fellas, they done told me it was called a kilt, and their legs were sticking out. And they started talking about the leprechauns, and I don't know if the leprechauns had anything to do with the boys in the kilt, because those smiles on their faces kind of made me think that maybe there was something going on I didn't know about. But I walked into a bar, and they were serving the Guinness beer, and we didn't get too much of it in Weed, Kentucky, but I really like it. There was some other kind of beer, it wasn't Guinness, that they made green. And I thought, you know, for St. Patrick's Day, maybe what we ought to do, green Jeremiah weed on St. Patrick's Day. The way you do it, you just get a bottle of Jeremiah weed and you get some of that green food color, and you take the green one and you just put a couple of drops in the Jeremiah weed and it turns it all green. It's fun to kind of drink, and you're thinking about, okay, I'm an Irishman on Irish Day and I got a leprechauns running around trying to kiss me and look up a skirt and everything. It ought to be a lot of fun, especially if you're drinking the green Jeremiah weed and you got leprechauns. I don't want a leprechaun on my shoulder. I don't want them looking up my skirt now. But y'all try that with the food coloring on Jeremiah weed and send me a note. Tell me if you like it. And Bobby Lee will bring it here in a letter.